Hey there everyone, welcome back again to Hemant Analytics and Compute. Today we are going to look at the 6 steps involved in data analysis. Yes, there are actually 6 steps. You can also say that there are more steps or less steps depending on the way you see it. But I personally see it as the 6 steps in data analysis. Now we are going to look at what are those. So the 6 steps are ask, prepare, process, analyze, share, and act. Basically, conclusion, the final decision that you are going to make is a 6 step. So, what exactly is data analysis? Data analysis is the process of collecting, organizing, analyzing, visualizing, and making data driven decisions from that, right? So, here we always look at this statistical point of view. We only make the calculations and we only derive that particular calculations and get the end of like the final results. We won't simply be going like, okay, this is the answer that you're getting, this is the problem you're getting, it is solved. It's not like that. You have to go in a particular process. Only by going that particular process, you'll be able to get the final decision that you're trying to make, and the stakeholders will satisfy with that. So these are those steps where the stakeholders will satisfy. Ignore the image in the background. So now, the first step is ask. So what exactly this phase is? This phase is where you will ask the stakeholder or the owner or the particular person that has given you their problem and they want you to solve it. So how exactly are you going to solve that problem? So for that, you need to know what exactly you are looking at. What is the problem? What is the problem statement? So what we are trying to find? What is the end results? What does the stakeholder expect from us, like from this particular data at the end of the completion of the project? So what do you want to improve? What do you want to get from that? All you have to do is ask a lot of questions. Even stupid questions are fine, because you need to know exactly what you are supposed to do, what you're supposed to get, what you're supposed to give the answer to the particular stakeholder. So no matter what, even if it irritates the particular stakeholder or the owner, just keep on asking questions, because it is the most crucial part of data analysis. If you are not sure on what you're trying to work, then there is no point in working at all, right? So this is one of the important parts. I have given a definition here, just read it if you want to. Okay, so now this is the first and the direction step that you're looking at. So now the second step comes as prepare, like preparation phase, where you organize, clean all the raw data that you have gathered, right? So you first of all you need to collect the data. So you will be collecting the data from various sources, your organization, third party, or some other one. Like there are various sources that you can gather depending on the problem statement that you're trying to solve. So this is where you collect, process that particular data and clean that particular data and make that particular data ready for the analyzing and the processing stage. So here, all the cleaning stuff, everything from scratch to, the particular data that you're trying to analyze on, everything will be done here. As you can see here, data preparation is essential for ensuring the accuracy and reliability of the analysis results. Because if you do not prepare your data well and if you do not clean it well, you might not get the accurate results. I'm not saying that you'll be able to clean everything out. I mean, you should be able to do that. But in case if you're not able to do that, that means you still will have some issues. So that is the reason why you need to go through this process very, 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 very carefully. Okay. You only need to keep the data you want. Actually, that is in the next step, I think. So in this phase, you basically, try to keep the data that you want to have. Like this is the only data that I need to have, that I want to have for this particular analysis, for this particular problem statement that I'm trying to solve. Okay. So here we're filterization, normalization, feature engineering. Feature engineering is not something that we need to know that as of right now. So think it like that, filtering. So you'll be keeping the data that you only want to, work on. And the goal is to prepare the data analysis. So what? Okay. Yeah, simply let's put it exploration. So you need to prepare the data for analyzing stage, okay, where you will analyze. So that means you do not require, 10,000 sets of records of data for that. So if you are trying to work on 1,000 records, then you need to filter that 1,000 records and send it to the next stage, which is the analyze stage. Okay. So this is the process stage where you will filter everything out. Analyze stage is the actual process where you are analyzing works. So you need to look at what exactly is going on. Why is this happening? Why is the increase in this particular product? Why is the downfall in this particular product? What is the percentage of it? So you have to explore the data. This is called as data exploration or exploratory data analysis. It can be used in normal, data analysis without Python programming. But with Python programming, exploratory data analysis is much easier. Okay, you will be working on machine learning models, NumPy, Pandas, etc. You will use that. But if you do not want to go with that, you can also go with SQL and Excel and Power BI tools, business intelligence tools. I mean, it will come later, but I'm just saying that you can do this way too. Python makes it easier for you. You can do everything at one place. But I still feel like Excel and SQL are the best options, to be honest, because it will give you a lot of insights just from looking at that. Whereas Python, it does not give you like that. You need to go and write everything out in Python. Okay. So here you will analyze everything and you will prepare that for the next stage where visualization comes in. But here everything is done. You will actually solve everything here. Okay. The problem statement that you are facing, okay, you will solve it, make it ready, but you yourself know that what exactly is the problem. Not the other person, not the normal people, not the stakeholders. So for them to easily understand that, you have to go visualization stage where they'll easily be able to understand what exactly is going on. So this is the actual stuff that is going on. So this is the decisions that we need to make. So this is the reasons that we need to go for this data driven decisions, right? So for them to understand this, they will not understand this Excel sheet or SQL tables, right? Or Python course, test it, predict, all that stuff. They will not understand. They need visually appealing dashboards, interactive dashboards, dynamic dashboards. So this is where our share comes in. Share in a sense means visualization. Okay. After visualization, you need to share it to them. So that is the reason why it is called as share. So communication is the key. I mean, yes, as I have already said in my previous videos, communication is the key. If you are not able to let other person understand what you're trying to communicate with them, then there is no point of doing whatever you are doing, right? Communication is the key, all right? So yes, as I have told you, visualization comes in. Is it in the form of charts, graphs, or dashboards? I mean, charts and graphs are for, the small data sets, I guess, like somewhere around 100 to 200 records. You can still go with the dashboards, but very small. It's not necessary for dashboards. But dashboards are like for the big data sets, interactive dashboards, right? I will, create an entire particular playlist for this particular, the process. I will actually work on one big major project and make it as data analysis process so that you guys can actually understand the practical applications where this actually works. I will also deploy this particular project onto the internet. Since I'm an computer science engineer, I know like how to build websites and all that stuff. So it helps me a lot. Okay, I'll explain to you guys. So simple thing, visualization. Visualization means business intelligence tools where you can actually visualize that. You can still do that using Python too. If you go to the Kaggle or any other particular Python libraries, you can import particular libraries and do the visualization. But I personally prefer this, man, because it is much easier. Okay, dynamic interactive dashboards using business intelligence tools is much easier. Okay, so this is the part where visualization ends. You have prepared everything. You have even shared to the stakeholder. But is it still enough for you? You have done your job, right? You have completed everything that the stakeholder given you. But there is still one more thing left. What is that one more thing? Is to give the stakeholder the decision that he needs to make. The final output that he has gotten, but is still not confirmed that he has to do this. So this is where your final step comes in act, where the stakeholder needs to be convinced or need to know why this should happen, why we should do this, why we need to go with this decision. Okay. So this is the final phase where you'll show all the insights that you have gained, strategic decisions, implementing changes or further investigation, or if you want to go deep into that particular problem statement or deep into the particular data that you have already solved. Okay, the future, looking at the future point of view. Okay, so now continuous monitoring, iteration may be necessary. Fine. Okay, I'll simply give you an example for this. Let's look at if you have seen the MonsterVerse movies like the Godzilla, if you have seen those movies, you can see that there are a lot of data over there. So they will take that particular data and try to know about the monsters, like the patterns, their behaviors. So how are they able to predict that with the data? What data? Different monsters data combining with the humans data. So with that, they'll be able to predict their heartbeat, their reactions, how they are behaving now. They can still stop there, like, okay, we have gotten everything. We have know the particular data on Godzilla, we have the data. So we know what it will do next. But is it enough? What if there is a development for that particular monster in the future? Like, what if it evolves, which it actually did? Okay. So that's how you need to be able to, you should monitor that particular data. Okay. Monitoring is also one of the important features and keys you need to keep your eyes on, because monitoring will help you gain new strategies, lead to new developments, improve your skills, and you'll keep on continuing learning the particular region, one particular specific region, where you'll actually get more knowledge and more experience, and you will be the person to that job in the future too. So that means you can actually focus on one particular field. I mean, that's definitely not the case that you need to focus on one particular field. It depends on your interest. So, by the anyway, that's what I'm saying. Okay, this decision making process still requires a lot of data and actual statistical statements. Without that, there is no point of doing all of this. All right, at the end of the day, you need to come to a conclusion and give an actual appropriate answer for the stakeholder or the owner. Okay, so these are the steps for the data analysis. So coming to the final conclusion, as I already said, these are the 6 steps. It's important for us. Okay, in the current data world, there are a lot of things going on, but no matter what, data analysis will still be on the top. Yes, there are AI and all that stuff. AI will only do to improve your whatever you're trying to do. It will not take away the job from you, because there is no way, at least for now, that AI can actually do the data analysis on this. Yes, it can take the data and give the output, but that does not mean that it can actually make decisions for you. Even if that decisions are made, that doesn't mean that decisions are actually fine. An actual data analyst on the field, working on the field, requires to give you the solution for that problem statement. All right, maybe AI will replace us, but as of now, it cannot replace us, because data analysts are crucial. I'm so sorry for that. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I wanted to go very professionally on this video. I think I have gone I've gone on that way. So anyway, like and subscribe for more content like this. I will keep you on updated on all the data analysis stuff. I know I have been focusing on AWS more, but I will try to focus on data analysis too. Because if I go on data analysis, it will take long form of videos just like this one, or even longer, or even 1 hour videos. So I'm just thinking on what to do with that. Especially I have no time to do the videos. Yeah, I'm not supposed to say that, but anyway. Okay guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Farewell, not farewell. Okay, bye bye. I'm not sure why I kept farewell here. Bye bye.